Hey Facebook world, this is Dr. V at CodeView Performance, and as promised yesterday, I'm back today and we're going to talk about some tips to calm your nervous system. So if you missed yesterday's video, you might want to go back and where I talked about how important your nervous system is. It's really the main driver for all the rest of your systems, including your immune system, your endocrine system, so your hormones, and how all those interplay together. So before I get started with our tips, I want to talk a little bit about what is the autonomic nervous system. So autonomic nervous system, I like to think of as the processes that happen automatically, and the word is similar, so that works. And it divides, so that's like breathing, your heart rate, and digestion, the things that you don't really think about, but your body does. So your autonomic nervous system gets broken into two different parts. So you have your sympathetic nervous system, and then your parasympathetic, okay? And your sympathetic nervous system is your fight or flight response. So if you're being chased by a tiger, that will, get your heart rate pumping, get your blood pressure up, allow you to flee from whatever is, the threat is. If you're sitting in Atlanta traffic, that will also really activate that sympathetic nervous system. Anything that really stresses you is going to activate that sympathetic nervous system. So sympathetic is fight or flight. But then the parasympathetic nervous system, is usually talked about as rest and digest. Okay, so it's your body can't properly digest or heal if you're constantly in the sympathetically driven state. Okay, so this is rest and digest. Beautiful handwriting. So rest and digest. So if you think about our modern lifestyles, we are very often living over here in the sympathetic state. That's not where we want to be, okay? That is obviously a protective mechanism that our body has to avoid threats. Again, it should be for something short term though, like a tiger chasing you, or something is coming after you, or even, let's say you have a big presentation to give at work, you can use your sympathetic nervous system will help you, overcome that challenge or get through that stressful time. But you shouldn't be living there constantly. And a lot of us really are living in this sympathetic state, constantly stressed, constantly worried about the next thing, or, stressed about something that happened in the past. So if that, if you feel like that's describing you, especially right now, that's describing a lot of people, then we need to try to focus on switching ourselves more to this parasympathetic side. Okay, so your body can't, like I said, it can't really heal if you're constantly in this stressed out state, because it's focused on fighting that immediate threat versus, repairing itself, clearing out toxins, cleaning up dead cells, that kind of stuff. So what are some things you can do to get over to this parasympathetic side? Well, some easy things are really to try to get out in nature, okay? And if that means that you just take a walk around your neighborhood, I've talked about many times walking barefoot, how great that is for your body in so many different ways. I would highly recommend taking a walk barefoot if you can safely. Get out in grass, or if you have nice weather, just appreciate, get outside and appreciate the weather. Get some sunshine. If you have pets, then spend time with your pets and really be present in the moment. That's going to allow your body to get more over to this parasympathetic state and just allow you to calm your whole nervous system down, allow your body to function better, okay? If you have children, especially now if they're home a lot more, if you are intentional about that time you're spending with your children, that will allow you to, if you're focused on that and you're not thinking about something else while you're hanging out with your kids, if you really focus on spending time with them, explore the world with your kids, especially if they're younger, go outside and look at bugs on the sidewalk. They love looking at that kind of stuff. And it's really fun to see the world through their eyes. I mean, to me, that's one of the best things about motherhood is getting to see the world through my children's eyes. So, they might find a leaf that looks different, all the things that we tend to gloss over once we get busy in adulthood. If you get down to their level and start exploring whatever is around you, even with social distancing, it's still okay to go out to parks, as long as you're staying away from other people. So you could go hiking, really just getting outdoors, spending time in nature as much as possible. Those are things that are going to really help you get more to this parasympathetic state. Another thing you could do is work on deep breathing. So really breathing with your diaphragm, which is, not just breathing up here in your chest, which would be kind of quick and rapid and shallow breathing, but deep breathing. So you should actually see your belly move, your lower belly, which a lot of us have been taught to suck in over our lifetime. You want to actually feel it expand some as you breathe, and focusing on breathing deeply, slowing down your breathing. That is also going to help get you into that parasympathetic state. And, you don't have to take any time out of your day to do that. You can just do it at your desk. You can do it on your couch, wherever you are. If you're outside, you can focus on that. So again, let's focus on shifting our whole nervous system more to this parasympathetic state, with going outdoors, going barefoot, especially if you can. Spend time, intentional, focused time with your children. Spend some time with your pets, take them for a walk. And if you're going for a walk anyways, try to get off your phone while you're walking, and look around and appreciate the things that you see around you. Being present will allow you to relax and tap into this parasympathetic side. If you're constantly thinking about something else, you're still going to be over in this sympathetic state, still stressed out. So try to really be present in the moment. Those are the tips for right now for getting into that more parasympathetic state. The other thing, if you have a chiropractor, go to your chiropractor and get adjusted. Chiropractic adjustments definitely affect your nervous system, and they certainly affect your immunity as well. If you don't have a chiropractor, then I highly suggest that you find one and go see them, as soon as possible, as soon as it's safely possible in your area, and get adjusted. All right, hope you have a great day, and keep following. If this has been valuable to you at all, please forward the video, share it, like our Facebook page, and we'll be coming along with more tips to keep you healthy and thriving.